EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What is that?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
What is it? Hold on.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
19 yards.
He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
16-yard line.
What is it?
A play fake. Now Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tennessee. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
The kicker on.
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What is it? Yeah.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Titans. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, familiar face. Welcome back to Tennessee's 2nd all-time leading rusher. It's Derrick Henry.
McGee on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Williams. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
3rd and 7.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Tyreek Williams on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the
3.
41. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We're going to go right back to Henry.
Henry on the handoff. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's
The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 4th down coming up. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Inside the 30. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
On On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll give it going left. There's Henry. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing is Williams. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Rolling right. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
We got Hornets.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he will get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Titans. That his second touchdown tonight. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 15.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Henry hit the ball, comes free. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Yes. Watch the cat. What is it?
To throw, it's Williams. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and it'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is it? Yes.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Makes the score.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Their own
Play action now with Rodgers. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5.
Jaguars 30.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Punch flyers, punch flyers, punch flyers, punch. What is that?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Vegas,
And the
Vegas.
Titans first down.
What is that?
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Yes, punch flyers, punch flyers, punch flyers.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. There's Okonkwo open left side. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and goal.
What is that?
To throw is Williams. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Noel. Touchdown Titans. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll run it on first down with Henry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now pass through quickly on the RPO. Batted away, and that's incomplete. They're trying to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready, and it brings up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Mike Green is there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 7. This is Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jump out! Green 18!
They'll run it with Henry. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got it at the 3.
Complete to Tucker Brown. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll now sort this forward to the 37. Savion Jones on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Williams going up top for Evans. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Vegas! Yes! Up guys, yes! Punch stars!
Over here with McCaffrey. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Vegas! Yes! Level! Yes!
Now Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Vegas!
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And he's got another one. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
Makes the score Titans 49.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers going up top. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Rodgers now. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
26.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that fourth down and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 10.
Another try, second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. This is intercepted. He works free. Right side.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Titans 56, Jaguars 37.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A-Rod down to throw on first down. On a quick slant, this is caught by Pearsall. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
First down for Aaron. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, take 26.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Back on. Slip it in.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got...
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now McCaffrey loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT, up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
And the Jaguar first down.
Get 300. Get 300.
A first down throw from Rodgers. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low right zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 52.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Titans. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.